Animals live peacefully alongside us, yet we sacrifice their freedom, happiness, and well-being for no justifiable reason. It is estimated that around 25 million vertebrate animals are experimented on each year, and that is solely in the United States. The earth belongs to animals just as much as it belongs to me and to you, and therefore we should treat our animals with respect rather than just our test subjects. Animals are used to living in the wild, where they live alongside other animals and have the freedom to do as they please, whether it is hunting, playing, or mating. When undergoing testing, animals are usually kept in cages, as if they were prisoners. Although there are many dangers that come with living in the wild, it is what animals are used to do, what they were made to do, and have done since the beginning of time. By using animals who have their own thoughts and feelings for experiments, we are taking away their opportunity to live their lives as many of their ancestors have in the past. Additionally, being taken from the wild is not one of the worst things an animal can experience, because many animals are bred into existence for the sole purpose of being experimented on. Some of these animals will not even see sunlight or even learn the important life lessons from their parents as they would in the wild. Animal testing is not at all comfortable for animals, as they have to suffer not only physically but mentally as well. An example of this is when new drugs are tested on animals, which could have serious and dangerous consequences and even cause them considerable pain before eventually dying. According to Cruelty Free International, many animals are forced to feel anxious. In order to do this, animals are forced into small boxes and blasted with loud noises over a period of time in order to make the animals nervous. Once the animals are deemed anxious, plastic predators are put in the box so that scientists can observe the animals' actions. This is extremely cruel and inhumane, since we are literally playing with the animals' lives and putting them in high-stress situations, which would be scarring for not just animals, but humans as well. If you think that the terror stops there, you are mistaken, as after the animals are tested, or can no longer be tested on, and now serve no use for experiments, a great majority of them are euthanized. It is a very rare sight to see these animals being adopted or even placed in sanctuaries. However, in 2000, a sanctuary system was created for chimpanzees that were used for experiments. This does show that we are moving in the right direction, but unfortunately, this is not the case for most of these poor animals. People who justify animal testing believe that it is necessary because we need the information in order to create new medicines and new drugs to help humans. This is false, because research and experiments on animals has provided us with little to no value and is a complete waste of animal lives. The lives of animals should be valued much more than the small bits of information we gain from exploiting them. People can argue that we need to test risky drugs on animals before we use them on humans. However, do we need to cause animals to experience anxiousness and fear of death to see how they would react? Does this help humans in any way? Many of these experiments are not for the well-being of humans or even for the development of medicine, but instead they are used in order to fulfill the curiosity of scientists. In summary, we share the earth with animals, yet we kill, torture, and exploit them for our own selfish needs. Humans have been desensitized to animal testing and sometimes even forget that it is a daily occurrence. Many people use phrases like, "I can be your guinea pig," or "you're going to be my lab rat." This shows how we are now desensitized to animal cruelty. Animals are entitled to the earth just as much as we are, and deserve the opportunity to live their lives how they please. Finally, put yourselves in the shoes of the animals. Would you willingly subject yourself to torture in order to satisfy the curiosity of others?